The Xiaomi Yi took the budget action camera market by storm with its great quality video capabilities at such a cheap price point. Here we have yet another new product by Xiaomi. This isn't another action camera, nor is it a successor to the Yi, rather a brand new product line, the Xiaomi Yi Dashcam. Xiaomi promise a lot with their new dash camera, with special features such as built-in accelerometers and lane guidance sensors, which make it look like a rather attractive dashcam solution. The package itself is rather basic. Alongside the camera itself, users receive a user guide, a USB cable used to power the unit as well as charge the internal battery, along with a vehicle power adapter with twin USB ports, and finally a compact suction cup mount. Note that at the time of creating this video review, this unit is only available to the Chinese market, although it can be purchased and shipped worldwide through sites like banggood.com. As a result, the user guide is in simplified Chinese with no English text whatsoever. Hopefully an English version of the camera will be available soon. Nevertheless, the slightly larger than a typical action camera, yet still weighing in at only 74 grams, the Xiaomi Dashcam is available in a gold colour as well as this grey and upon first glance looks rather attractive. Inside the unit houses a Yi A12 chipset with a 3 megapixel sensor. The f1.8 glass coated lens provides a super wide 165 degrees viewing angle while capturing video at Ultra HD. The unit is powered through a micro USB port on one side, although a built-in 240mAh battery does provide around 15 minutes of usage outside of the vehicle. A Class 10 memory card of up to 64GB in capacity can be inserted into the opposite side. The larger the card, the more you'll capture, although as with most dashcams, the footage is recorded in a loop, meaning you'll never miss your most recent journey. Other than some cooling vents at the bottom and top, the included suction cup mount connects to the dashcam at the top by sliding into place, where it holds very firm with no wiggle room whatsoever, creating a small footprint and a neat overall design. Removing the mount is a little challenging, but once mastered the camera can be removed with ease. A nice large 2.7-inch 16:9 display covers the rear of the unit, providing a healthy 960x240 display, with the 4 buttons used to set up and control the camera just beneath alongside a pair of status LEDs. The camera itself does automatically switch on and begins recording within seconds when power is supplied through its USB connection, although thanks to that built-in battery we are able to switch the unit on outside of a vehicle, albeit for around 15 minutes, enough to get through the menus and set the camera up at least. Talking of menus, they're very easy to navigate with the 4 buttons and are rather self-explanatory, even though this unit is in Chinese. Across the top are the 3 main resolution settings, a setting to toggle the built-in microphone on or off, along with the G sensor sensitivity. If you're on very bumpy roads, you'll want to turn this down as it will save and lock video clips as protected evidence where the camera senses a sudden bump or jolt. Beneath this is an advanced driver assistance setting which informs you with a warning sound when leaving lanes or if you're too close to the car in front of you. Not something I'd personally use very often, so I'll leave it switched off for now. Alongside is a Wi-Fi setting for connecting to a smartphone, which we'll look at later, as well as a setting to toggle the amount of time the screen stays active before switching itself off as to not cause a distraction while driving. Finally, we have a row of settings to format the inserted micro SD card, reset the camera to factory defaults, as well as display some basic firmware information. All in all, rather simple to navigate and use, even with the foreign language. Once mounted, which is very easy thanks to that low profile suction cup and long USB power cable, the Xiaomi Yi dash camera performs rather well. It's super easy to use. In fact, once mounted and connected, you can pretty much forget it's even there, since it will automatically power up and down alongside the vehicle and record in the background. Once the card fills, it will overwrite the oldest data, so you'll always have the most recent journey safely stored. The unit does have a built-in speaker which isn't brilliant but good enough to get the job done and provide a sense of surroundings during the drive or even during a collision. When it comes to image quality, again I was pleasantly surprised. The video captured is rather good, although the overcast conditions along with the YouTube compression doesn't do us any favours in these sample clips, but the raw clips from the camera are relatively sharp and full of colour. It's not the absolute best I've seen, but it clearly picks up all required detail pretty well. Also notice the timestamp in the bottom corner. I couldn't find an option to remove this, and it also seems like it's fixed to the Chinese time zone. Not a deal breaker, but a slight annoyance. Some noise is evident in lower light conditions, which is expected with sensors of this size, but the Xiaomi Yi dashcam still performs relatively well even under these challenging conditions and picks up the details in front of the vehicle's headlights okay. All in all, the unit certainly passes the test as far as dashcam quality goes, and does a relatively good overall job. When it comes to playing back footage, users have three main options. The first and most obvious is through a computer, either by connecting the camera with its USB cable or removing the micro SD card and using a card reader. Video files are in the common H.264 MPEG format, so playback is easy regardless of computer platform, and this method will provide the best possible playback quality. Thanks to the LCD screen on the camera though, users are also able to play back video files directly on the rear of the unit. Remember that built-in battery, providing the ability to play back video clips outside of the vehicle with ease. The menu is easy to navigate and the clips themselves play back smoothly. Image quality with this option is relatively good, with good levels of detail. Finally, with the camera's built-in wireless connectivity, users are able to use a smartphone or tablet alongside Xiaomi's app. Available on both iOS and Android platforms, again only in Chinese as of yet, the app is rather simple to navigate. It even allows the ability to manually start and stop video capture or take still images. When it comes to playing back video though, the thumbnails load rather quickly and navigating through them is a breeze, although note that video files do need to be transferred to the smartphone before they can be played back. Considering each file is around 450 megabytes in size, transferring these files is painstakingly slow, so I can't see this being used too often. Nevertheless, once transferred, the video quality is again sharp, vivid, and smooth. Had it not have been for the slow transfer rates, this is a very useful option for transferring video straight to your smartphone, to be saved as evidence or shared with others. Wrapped in a rather attractive yet very simplistic design, the Yi dashcam both looks and works well. Unlike their action camera, this dashcam incorporates a great LCD screen, making changing camera settings and options locally a breeze, as well as viewing back video footage, even without power thanks to its built-in battery. Talking of footage, it certainly impresses with its good video quality, while a wide field of view and 60 frames per second video capture keeps footage smooth, as well as sharp, vivid, and clear throughout different lighting conditions. Being Xiaomi's first camera entering the dashcam market, it's rather impressive, and available at around $80, it's cheap too. The package itself is simple, but enough to get the job done. Wrapped with some advanced features and sensors, the Yi dashcam isn't the best dashcam I've come across, but at a super low price point, it's certainly worth a look.